Thank you, Chairperson Dr. Dev, and my co-panelists on the dais, my dear delegates. Good afternoon to everyone. And today we are delivering the creative, innovative models already in vogue in JNTU Kakinada. Some of them are in pipeline. And JNTUK initiatives are based on ICT in teaching, learning, evaluation, training and placement. In all aspects, we involve the technology-driven solutions. And I represent a JNTUK where we have 289 affiliate colleges spread across 8 coastal districts of Andhra Pradesh, in which 220 are the engineering colleges. We are majorly concentrated on engineering education. JNTUK's initiatives, we have created a center of excellence for e-resource development and deployment, which can help the teacher as well as the student with the learning content. And the technology-based online marker evaluation system to have the accurate assessment or evaluation on the examination system so that we can gain the confidence of all the stakeholders. And the training, assessment and placement with a name tossed as ELAS, e-learning and assessment, which is already in vogue. And industry-driven live projects with Amarnath Reddy sitting here from AP Society for Knowledge Network. We are linking all the industries to supply us the live projects where projects can be delivered at individual colleges through website. And value addition certificate courses by industries who develop the tools. And you know the kind of students we get, their learning curve varies as cosine curve. So the learnability of a student in a classroom, he is having heterogeneous learning capabilities. Though we have the best teacher available and in the college, for example, this is the curve where the best teacher focuses here, probably the proximity of the students can be understandable, reachable to the teacher's subject, whereas the below that point, they cannot be reachable. Probably they may require the teacher's teaching in a 4 or 5 iterations. So that cannot be possible practically in a regular classroom. So if the content clippings are made available to the students, then they can have their own self-paced learning by visiting that clippings several times based on their learning capabilities. At the maybe after 10 classes, he has reached to a level so that he can listen to the teacher in one go and understand the concepts. Then the expected outcomes from this, the faculty has to make sure that all students master the most of the information of a particular subject delivered in the class. And the different learning paths are imperative, and the practice is critical to mastery any subject. Different students need varied quantum of practice, which is called the self-paced learning facilities. A student-centric e-learning resources may be made available or must be made available to them for exploring the self-paced learning and see that learning and capabilities or abilities enhanced. Then the viable solutions would be the student-centric learning resources, where the teaching and learning has to happen beyond the classroom also using available technology. And the teacher need to be empowered with the teaching models with a gallery of animations, pictures, graphs, curves, where the understanding is made easy to them. The student need to be provided with self-paced learning tools such as video clippings of the teacher's teaching material, learning content, worked examples, exercise examples for practice. And leverage of technology may be web or e-learning, conferencing mode, or virtual laboratories before entering into a real live lab. And we have the 4 major initiatives. The CEVO ERD is a Center for E-Learning Resources for the teacher as well as student. We have a 2 minutes video there. So we have the engineering e-learning solutions. We don't want to replace the teacher, but we want to empower the teacher with the e-learning tools. For faculty, we have a lecture notes, animation gallery, image gallery, quiz on open source, and can be kept in the intranet for the accessibility of all teachers, and also test online evaluation system, where from the student application form till the results, it is being automated. So hall ticket generation, then pushing the question paper in an encrypted form, which is called EDEP, Electronically Distributed Examination Paper, which has been introduced by JNTUK 12 years ago. So the same is being continued. So this is the online examination management system. Student enters and it goes to the university server. Then after authentication, the hall tickets can be generated at individual colleges by their colleges, and it can be issued to the individual student. And the question paper a week ago will be pushed through with the encrypted form, and password will be given. And the pushing the question paper to each one of these colleges. And this being one of the colleges where the students are writing the examination with the answer booklet having about 32 pages with OMR printed on the first page with variable data available onto the script. And these scripts have been collected at various collection centers across the 8 districts and can be brought to the evaluation center at the JNTUK at Kakinada, and where this has been there for quite a long time, but where it is differing is we are scanning the answer sheets. We are making the physical book into a digital script where we can store the information perpetually. And we can also have the online evaluation system. And for which, ours being a government institution, we have gone for global tenders. And Globarena is one of the company. They won the tender. And then this pilot project has been already completed. We are deploying another 2 months' time. And the evaluation can be done online. Maybe each question, first question can be navigated across the scripts so that the uniformity in the evaluation can be assured instead of 8 questions valuing at a time. So the tabulation can be done subject-wise, student-wise, college-wise, or across the colleges, university-wise. So tabulation can be done in any form. So a student, if he wants, he can pay a nominal price and he can obtain the soft copy which is valued, as well as the template which is the original answers. He can verify and he can be happy with the evaluation system. So that is a transparency and accountancy in the examination and evaluation system. And this is the training model for ELAS, for training and assessment, and then placement, recruitment drives we are conducting. The faculty, each college is having a training and placement officer. He is one of the faculty members. And we have capacity building program has been done in all the TPOs of 220 colleges. And we pre-assess the student. And once the pre-assessment is done, then the student training starts with the self-learning digital programs, either at internet or through intranet at every college. And they are tested on or trained on verticals like language and communications and soft skills components, corporate readiness and aptitude, group discussion and personal interviews, then mentor interactions and virtual classroom. This is a model wherein they have been trained continuously over a period of 1 year. And then there are interim assessments, minimum 3 to 4 assessments. At every assessment, we'll collect the feedback and also corrective measures incorporated so that they reach benchmark at every assessment. And finally, we do the post-assessment, final assessment as per the NAC, and then those assessment list will be displayed in our portal, central portal, and which is accessible by CII, STPI, and other software companies. And we also enroll the software companies, and then we'll interact with them and conduct the job melas at each district in 2 clusters so that the employment can be assured, and the responsibility of placing them will be taken up by the JNTU. And this is a process flow, the same thing. We did the diagnostic assessment, then training with, by using digital labs and workshops conducted face-to-face or webinars. Then formative assessment is done through feedback. We do the global employability test assessment, and then benchmark has been reached with the threshold, and then the employment talent pool is generated, conducting the job mailers on and off campuses, student walk-ins, and NAC tests. NAC is NASCOM assessment of competency tests approved by many companies. And if there is a training, a feedback and training mode, where we identify the gaps of the students and then augment skills, retrain them, and then recycle them. And finally, we have launched into the live projects, what I told you, through the help of the government of Andhra Pradesh. Now, the future practices, these are the current practices in vogue, and future practices are for curriculum development or curriculum design side, redesign engineering curriculum with emphasis on concept analysis and design, and problem-solving approach with the live project-based learning methodologies. And then for teaching and learning, collaborative teaching that is involving the industry through webinars to the extent possible wherever necessary. And then modularization of subjects on par with IIT Hyderabad morning. Dr. Desai was telling about this, to start with some of the main subjects at the fag end of the course. And experiential learning, learning by doing, is a model which is required in the future. Creating innovation clubs for UG students to hands-on experience and do some creativity jobs at a miniature level and then realize them in a live projects. Then amplify learning using the digital devices like mobile, iPad, and tablet PCs, and so on and so forth. Then for evaluation, yesterday morning somebody was telling about 121 crores of population, 93 crores mobile phones are being used by our population. So we can also use the mobile learning, okay, for education. And for evaluation, now we are digitizing the hard copy of the script which is written by pen. We can use in future a digital pen, and as and when the student writes examination on the script, it is automatically a digital copy generated, and he can take off the script along with him, and then we have the soft copy with us, and probably we can use online market evaluation certification also can be done online. And thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. The message, the final message is for the future. A beautiful educational landscape is ahead with the technology-driven solutions. So we'll make the learning happening, learning interesting in the classroom so that learning can happen in the four walls with the tools available apart from face-to-face with other resources. Thank you very much. I thank the E-India Education Summit for giving this opportunity. Thank you one and all. Thank you, madam.